But whenever people know him but don't know Seamus, I'm like, they do videos together all the time.
It took me almost a year of watching Let's Plays until I found out who PewDiePie was.
Yeah, see, same thing. I didn't know who he
I
was
know who he is. I
until
don't want to see any of his shit.
I never knew who he was up until I came across like NL and they were talking about him and I was like, who the hell is this? And then I go and look him up and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I actually fucking knew him before he even got popular. So,
You're in the early days of everything. You're early days of
but
everything.
but at the same time, it's like I didn't want to.
I'm
But I mean, like back then, he wasn't like as fucked up as he is now. But
the way that
Wow.
you said that
Shots
is
fired.
yeah, like this is a thing that I'm gonna say about Pews. He's a decent human being, right? Like he cares about entertaining his fans. That's great. I think that he's super annoying when he's doing it. I don't care for him, and I think that he's the Justin Bieber of his genre.
well, so if
yeah.
there's one thing I can't like get behind, it's people overreacting all the time. I just can't.
Yeah, like you know that a lot of that's got to be like acting, and
But
good for him. You're
You probably
pleasing
know
your
by my
fans.
personality though that I just hate people that overreact.
Yeah,
So
I try not to overreact too much about stuff, but I mean, like, all the power to him for acting the way that he's going to. Good for him for making a career out of it and getting as big as he did, but doesn't mean I gotta like it. I don't like Justin Bieber's music. I don't like how Pewds does series. And I have a problem with a lot of people. Like, I used to watch Immortal HD. I stopped watching Immortal HD because he started making a ton of 8-minute videos.
that's fair.
And to me, it's like, don't do that. Don't be the guy that makes 8-minute videos, right? Like, there's...
And if you're gonna make them good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He wasn't making them especially good. It was just, here's an 8-minute video. That's it.
Yeah.
There was nothing spectacular about it. It was 8 minutes of Dark Souls at one point, and I was like, see, that's not acceptable.
Yeah, that really isn't actually.
And like he's
Don't
he's
get
not
very
good at it either, though.
Like, if someone's gonna do like 8-minute Dark Souls, I'd say just a compilation of PvP stuff. But
Yeah. Or like, just do your compilation of the entire goddamn area, as opposed to like 3 zones.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't know, I guess I'm a very particular person, and that's very true, but I mean, still, I have standards for what I like and what I don't. Did I really just pick up the wrong crap?
Hopefully not.
I 100% did.
Well,
It's really irritating. Shard of Dark Moonstone. There we go. How do I get out?
it's a good question.
How do I get out?
How do you get oot?
I figured I might as well at least do one stereotypical Canadianism.
I do it
never-
all the time. It's fine.
Well, you're not a Canadian.
You do it without noticing.
I know.
What are you saying there, Nick?
You do it without noticing sometimes.
It's usually a joke.
Nah, even when you do, like sometimes it just kind of sounds the oot sound comes out. I like it.
Yeah, it's usually...
I don't do the oot.
I really like the people in Texas that are like, Texans don't have accents. I'm like, you're really high, right? Like...
yeah, pretty much. Like, fuck it hell. Yeah, hell
everybody says they don't have an accent.
Everybody has a slight accent, but it's because they're surrounded by people that have the same accent.
Yeah.
I know I have an accent. I have no idea what my accent even is, to be
Like,
honest.
Nick and I have similar enough in terms of accents that if you were, to put us in the same room...
Yeah, yours is just obviously more Canadian.
Yeah,
but
and it's just like, it's one of those, like, if you were to put the two of us into a room, people would just be kind of like, okay, who
I mean,
cares? type of thing.
our Upper Peninsula has like its own accent that you can notice. Like you can notice when somebody from Michigan is from the Upper Peninsula because they have a certain accent to them. It's like a whole
Really?
different state. Yep.
Oh, so that's
It's like-
fine. Do I sound
the,
British or what?
It's called like an Yooper accent.
Youper?
Upper Peninsula. So they
Yooper?
call them Yoopers. Yoopers. It's weird.
Yooper?
Yooper.
It's like,
Do I
it's
sound
like
British or not?
comparing...
I've no idea.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you talk to a person that doesn't know about the differences of British accents, then you get that person who's like, "Oh, you sound British," and they're like, "I'm from Ireland."
Yeah.
And there are some people who get like legitimately offended over that sort of stuff, and that's
Also,
fine.
Also, Britain has so much fucking different accents.
Yeah, like I remember Boy in a Barrel was getting into a fuss about that with Joe Parlock once. It was the
Like,
weirdest argument that I'd ever seen in my life.
Like, well, if you like pretty much just like go like was it like different towns in England and that, then everyone's just gonna have fucking different accents. It's weird.
I
But like over here, I
understand
think
accents.
I think like where I am, Guernsey has like its own accent.
Guernseyan
so-
accents. Yeah, we've been over this before.
Yeah, we have. But like, I still don't really fucking know the accent, to be honest.
Well, that's
So-
fine.
Apparently, I sound more Guernsey than a lot of other modern people, so you know. That's what I've heard.
Oh, there you go.
This is weird.
Sound more Guernseyan.
I sort of think mine's like sort of a different hybrid, though, to bring in different ones, but I don't know.
It's a hybrid, was
Oh,
it?
fun fact, I grew up in a town called Guernsey, so...
Yeah, but I know you told me.
What?
I know you think I had before, yeah. It was more like a village. Even if that, I don't know if it's a
Yeah,
village.
You told me once.
they call the place that I live a village, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, when do you stop being a village?
I mean, for us, it's like when it's smaller than a village. It was like I think
Well,
we have a hardware store and a small convenience store, and I think I see a house over there. Is this a village or is it just like a stop on a highway?
Yeah,
I
okay.
just call my place a fucking island. I call the whole thing an island. I don't know what else to call it. Done.
Where I live, right? We're slowly getting bigger because it's a nice town, so people want to move here, right?
Yeah, same with
But,
mine.
There's a town that my mom, back when I was a lot younger, she was driving me to a person's house to stay the night, right? And when I was going there, she like got lost and was like, I don't know where we're supposed to go, so we'll keep driving until we see a street sign or, you know, a highway sign if that's the case, because it was way out in the boonies, right? And at one point she was like, I don't know if we're still in the town anymore. And then she turned around, started driving, and it was like, welcome to this town. And I was like, yeah, you drove right through a town without realizing it. So that's how small the communities are around here. It's kind of wild to think about. And that's why it took like 5 towns to fill up my school.
Community here is a bit fucking weird. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah?
We have so many elementary schools here. We have 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school,
Wait,
and 1
wait.
high school.
But we
I don't
got
know
a
if we have so
few.
many of those.
We got quite a few schools over here for some reason.
They more or less, what's it called? They more or less shut down a lot of the elementary schools around here, and just started busing in the kids from the other schools to the one in our town.
Ah. Yeah, we got like quite a few schools over here, and we have like I think it's 3 over here, and we have like I don't know how many fucking elementaries or primaries or secondaries we got. I know we have 3 colleges.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
We have a college around here, and then we have numerous other ones further out
Although
in
I
Ontario.
don't really know if a college for me is a college for you or not.
I think it's like the same difference.
Because in some places it like differs a lot, and I just don't know.
Warding. Greatly
Because
reduces
I think like some
damage
places like a
taken.
college is the fucking same as university.
Yeah. Well, like that's what it's like here, more or less. Is college and university are the same thing, but university is, you know, where you go for like a doctorate or something like that.
Yeah.
So-
Over here, yeah, you got a college, you ain't got a university. If you want a university, you have to go to the fucking mainland. And colleges is pretty much just where you study and that, and university is where you live.
You can live on campus for colleges here.
Well, I guess for
It depends
over
on
here,
the size
makes-
of the college, you know.
I guess here that makes sense. So you wouldn't be able to live, you know, what am I trying to say?
Yeah,
That
I
you'd
don't,
have
I don't
to
know what words are
go-
trying to escape your mouth right now.
Well, if you're going to go to university, you'd have to live because we ain't got any over here. That would make sense.
Yeah. Over here, going to college or university, you have the option of, you know, going for board, but that costs a lot of money, and I'm not doing it. It's just not worth my time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, do college. College sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm doing college. I sat there and said to myself, maybe one day I'll do university, not now.
I still hardly even know why I'm doing college. I'm just doing it.
I just found a picture I should send the boy in a barrel. There's just a boy inside of a barrel floating in the ocean, and it just says none of the places I floated to had mommies.
That's really good. I approve.
So do I. Apparently that's part 2. It's part 1.
Part 2?
I don't see a part 1 though.
I love how that says part 2.
Oh, there's part 1. I wonder where I'll float next. Oh, that was XKCD's first comic. That's why. All right.
Excuse me?
XKCD.
I'm blanking.
If you don't know, if you don't even know what that is, I'm insulted. You'd love it. It's the greatest webcomic of all time.
All right.
I just bought a shirt from him. It's so good.
You're insulted.
I am insulted by the fact that you don't know what this is because you really like their humor.
I feel like I should be insulted about a lot of things that you say or do then.
Oh, thanks. They're a very, very good webcomic.
Speaking about weird things that, you know, I should be insulted if you don't know. Do you know Paranoia Agent?
No.
It is the craziest anime.
Yeah.
It's, like, ridiculous. It's hard to explain how the whole thing works, but it's another one of those, like, what really exists? What doesn't? How does the world work type of things.
Sounds fun.
Alright, so we're gonna buy that.
So I haven't really seen any anime, but, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot that you'd probably like.
Probably.
Floating around out there in the universe.
I'm finding the best comics now.
A few things float around in the
this
universe.
Anime's floating in the universe.
Float around in your universe.
I have a nice universe, I think.
You have a nice universe.
I think we live in a cool one.
I think it's alright.
Yeah,
There's
like,
probably some better ones out there, but
there's probably some better universes.
hey, you don't know.
Yeah, man. They probably have, like, better stars than them and shit.
Because of work, my college is paid for when I decide to take nursing classes.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. The girl that I know is going to be a dental hygienist, but this is the weird thing. She's going to college through a military scholarship to be a dental hygienist. Like, what?
Alright.
That just sounds weird, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. It does.
I just don't know how to
I would agree.
I don't know how to parse that information. Like, it's a weird fact to me that somebody's like, yeah, you know, I'm going to be a dental hygienist by doing this, I guess. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever works, I guess. Whatever twerks.
Whatever twerks.
Whatever twerks your boat.
Whatever twerks your boat. What?
I
What?
don't know. This came to me.
Don't ever say that again.
I might say that like multiple times now. I think that's just part of my vocabulary now. Sorry.
It just become. Yeah.
It's just in there.
It's just there forever.
It's there.
Yeah. It's part of me
It just
now.
has one of those.
It has become you.
It has one of those signs up that's in like The Simpsons, and it's just like, just so you know you're here forever. Nurses aid, and then after that, nurse all paid for, so long as I continue to work at the hospital. Well, there you go.
Oh,
To me,
alright.
it's terrifying that people can be like, I'm not a registered nurse. I am totally working as an area that, you know, kind of functions in that capacity. It's like, you're not a nurse, but you're taking care of me. That's terrifying.
Well, my sister's a nurse, but screw her.
Whoa.
Okay.
Why? What's going on there?
She's a bitch.
Okay.
That's kinda
that's a reason.
Dumb. That's kind of dumb. I guess that's about it.
I don't see how it's dumb, but okay.
No, don't worry about it.
I'll worry
So,
about it.
there's a lot of people in that sort of side of the family. They're just a bit,
Wow. Oh, okay. Good to know what side of the
Oh,
family
you
Charlie's pro.
You should
and
see how
con.
they fucking treat their kids and that as well. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
They
like,
just
well-
shout at them.
There are people that treat children very badly.
They just shout at them and tell them to
oh,
fuck
I
off and go to
was
bed.
reading a like an Ask Reddit type thing that was
Ask
like as
Reddit.
yeah, you know nothing. It's just where you like ask a question and people on Reddit just answer it, and it's
That's
the
terrible.
greatest thread of all time. It's amazing. There's such good things in there. But there was this one today that was like, as a child protective, service employee, what is the worst thing you've ever seen? And there were just some stories in there. I was just real sad. So maybe turn off internet. Go like, nope.
Abuse, man. It's no joke.
It's
It
not.
really isn't. It's definitely not fun,
There's some-
trust me.
some bad stories in there.
Abuse is not fun, I can say that much.
I'll show you some bad stories.
Okay.
You're gonna have to wait about 4 years for me to get an actual job.
Get on my bad stories.
I don't even know how fucking whenever I'm getting a job, it will be whenever.
What would happen in like, and keep in mind, I mean this like hypothetically. What if in like 4 years I had a job in that sort of field, right? And then I was like, completely anonymously, because I can't divulge these people's personal information, I'm going to tell you some of the stories, and you're just like, please no.
I want you to tell me this. I'd want you to
Exactly
tell me
what's
the
gonna
stories.
Give stories, and then aw.
Bad give stories and then.
Hearing a story
I
would
like
be
that.
fun.
Did you, by the way, did you see that picture that I posted earlier today?
I don't know. What
Probably
picture?
not.
I woke up and I had anime hair. And
Oh, I favorited that picture.
yeah, Rem was like, give pictures, so I showed him a picture of it. And he was just like, oh, glorious.
And then I was just like, I woke up with straight hair.
Yeah, you did. Of course you would.
Yeah.
I had to comb my hair
I
today for the
did.
first time in like a year.
My hair's always fucking
job.
straight.
No, but
Oh,
seriously, Nick, like, go and check
Oh,
it.
I'm
it
already
was,
looking.
it
Yeah,
was
I'm
a
way
bit,
ahead
yeah.
It was wild. And like, that's after I got up, so I mean, like, it wasn't as bad by that point.
Mine's always fucking straight. It doesn't do anything else.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want straight hair.
My hair's just completely fucking naturally straight.
I wouldn't want straight hair.
I like it.
I like having my wavy hair. I don't even have curly hair. I just have wavy hair.
I like my
Just
straight
waves in the
hair.
wind.
It just actually okay. When I went to summer school one time, I was standing outside and it was super windy, and one of the kids I knew came by and he saw that my like really long hair at the time was just blowing around in the wind, and he's like, "Oh, you look so good when your hair blows in the wind." I was just sitting there like, "No, please."
What you want to hear?
I wouldn't know the answer to that. I'll be like, alright.
Yeah, I had no actual good answer to that. I was just like, "Oh, well, all right," and I just told him to like f off.
You're so good with your hair like that.
Because I knew the guy, so it was just kind of like, haha, very funny. Another guy at summer school lost his shoe in potentially the best situation ever, where he kicked his shoe. Like, you know how kids do that stupid thing where they kick their shoes off to see how far they can go? He was
Right.
doing that, and when he did it, he pissed off a seagull, and the seagull tried to take his shoe. And it like grabbed the shoe and started to fly away. And he was like,
That's
"Hey!"
fucking hilarious.
And he had to like throw his other shoe at it to get it to drop the shoe. And then the seagulls came to try and take the other shoe.
That is fucking great. I don't know how to say about that. That's amazing.
Oh no! Fiery man, who no one understands except his woman.
The flame lurker wants to fuck you up.
He is. Even when I had my freaking water shield on, he was just wrecking me. Oh, he's freaking shoving his fiery hands up my butt.
Wow.
You're not my
Yeah.
proctologist. I don't even have one yet.
No, he wanted to be a proctologist, right?
It's terrible.
That's his dream job.
I like this, like the egg drop thing, where it's like trying to make the eggs survive the fall.
Yeah.
It's like this comic of like people just jumping all the eggs out, and then they hatch on the way down. The birds just fly away, and then it hits the bottom. Hits the bottom. We're like, was it success? that's great.
That sounds pretty great.
It's an alright situation. Okay, so the boss is kind of glitching out, guys.
Oh.
He's strafing around, and he's just taking all the hits while he strafes. It's really weird.
Good for you.
Yeah, like, I'm not complaining. I was just... like, oh. Please don't.
Okay, stop.
It's okay.
She's been like chewing on herself lately. She has like bald spots all over her now.
You might want to get that checked.
It's kind of really annoying.
Yeah,
She doesn't have,
that's
she doesn't
not
have
good.
fleas or anything. Hey! She doesn't have fleas or
She could
anything.
have, like, mange, though.
I don't know.
Or anything, really.
I'm not allowed to do
Flame
that,
Lurker, please die! Oh no, Flame Lurker!
Flame like car.
You don't understand. He is one hit from death, and he's just spazzing out. Oh, thank God I killed him. I can at least say that I am not a complete write-off for today, because I killed 2 bosses.
Whoa.
Scott doing fantasy football. What a nerd.
Wait, what?
Okay, whenever I hear fantasy football, I want it to be like the Hulk.
Yes.
Or
That's
like-
the right train of thought. I like it.
I want it to be like the Hulk versus like, what's his name? Thranduil or whatever, the Elf King from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Just see who wins.
You're making good things here.
This sounds good. So,
Avengers fantasy football.
Yes.
that'll be interesting.
Oh man. That'd be an interesting reaction.
So which
Phil
football we wanna
Kohler,
look at?
that's great. It's like Stream Friends, you have a new follower, Dongs Benedict.
Wow.
That's real good. Dongs Benedict.
A good Twitch name. Indeed. Also, I didn't even know it was him.
Yeah.
Changed his stupid picture again.
Phil Kohler, probably.
Don't even know.
I really like his
Phil Kohler is
username
awesome.
being Phil Kohler, probably.
Yeah, I know. Like, is it?
Is
Probably.
Is it really, though?
It's
But what
verified
makes it even
now,
better is
but-
he's verified.
Yeah, he recently got verified. Alright, spell capacity increased. Increase magic again. So I'm like really starting to become a glass cannon and I don't know how to feel about it. Because that's how I always end up playing Souls games and I always end up getting real mad.
Which is great.
Oh. Don't need water veil. That means I can have warding. Alright, perfect.
My light just randomly flashed. Okay, then.
Your light?
What?
Yeah.
For a second I thought you said your leg and I'm like, excuse me?
Oh.
I thought he said his life.
His life just randomly
A
flashed.
lot of different things here.
Having some strange events going on in your life, man. There's like your brain's just shutting down. You're like, my life is just flashing before my eyes, man. I don't know what's going on.
I'm really tired.
You're real tired. I don't care if you're real tired.
Okay.
I
did-
do.
I did
though.
work
I actually do
today.
though.
I had to walk around all day. It's terrible.
I don't know how I feel about
That's
that.
not good. Walking around, shit, come on.
I had to walk around. My life's so tough.
It was really bad, okay? I had to clean a toilet.
Yeah, that is.
That's not the
I
point.
had to clean up toilet.
It was a clean toilet, but
I liked that GIF. I think that it was it Dylan sent us, and it was like the self-cleaning.
oh,
toilet.
that was terrifying. I didn't enjoy that at all.
I liked how when it scooped it though, it turned it into what looked like a normal poo.
I didn't make it that far into the
It was really good, man. It was really good.
Sounds interesting.
Oh my god, just take the freaking soul that I've got, you garbage bird. I saw a thing and it was like, this is the reason why Jay Smith calls eagles garbage birds. And there was like 6 of them sitting in the back of a pickup truck in Alaska. And they were just tearing stuff apart. It was really good. Alright, there we go. You know, I'm playing as a female character in this, and I can't even tell just because of how disgusting they look.
But I couldn't fucking tell when you're making it.
Yeah, when Charlie saw it, they're just sitting there in awe. Like the audience was sitting there like, "What's that?" And Charlie's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "It's a woman." And it said female on it, and he didn't want to acknowledge that.
Well, actually, it's before I even saw the female, but I'm like, oh, you're just making a really ugly dude.
Yeah, well, this is a Souls game. You gotta
And then,
expect
like,
a
it's a
certain
female,
level of
it's like,
disgust.
oh.
You gotta expect a certain level of disgust when it comes to a Souls game, man.
Like, I'm saying she's beautiful.
They're not beautiful. Let's be honest here. we can be honest. We don't need to cover up about it. Like that makeup cover up.
She probably has a few insecurities with her face.
They probably have a few insecurities, to be honest. Yes.
Mm.
All right.
She's like, damn, I have an ugly face.
Damn. I wonder if somebody's ever done that. They looked in the mirror and they're just like, damn, I have an ugly face, man.
Probably.
Would you ever do that? Just look in the mirror and just be like, man, I'm ugly.
Probably not.
I've done that.
I'm not exactly insecure about my face.
Yeah, I'm not exactly insecure either. I'm just making jokes.
I don't look at
My
mirrors.
face is my face.
Nick doesn't look at his face except when he looks at it in like a freaking computer screen when it's booting up. He just never goes to the mirror.
Saying that, I never really look in mirrors.
I also never turn off my computer, so that's not really a thing.
Never turn off my computer.
I don't. It's always on sleep.
I don't get the people that do that.
I put it on
I
sleep
turn mine
every
off.
night. I have no idea why, but I always just put it on sleep every night.
Yeah. Also, I love you too, Rachel.
Oh, train god. But no, I know a guy that left his gaming PC on for like 4 months straight.
And what the fuck are you doing on my desk? Fuck off.
Literally. Okay.
Bad ant.
That train god is protesting quite loudly.
I have like a fucking single ant on my desk. Oh.
There's a single ant. All the time I go, ew, I'm gross. Oh man. Way to make the.
Did you see
stream
that
feel good.
Brack the Mime?
Brack the mime.
Brat the mime.
Well,
Wait.
I've got some photoshopping to do after this. I really do now. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, Brack the Man
Nice
thing
twist.
where he like he put his face up to like the mirror and it was just like said hi cutie. It's beautiful. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw a person who took. I don't know how they did this, but they took a picture of themselves up against a mirror, right? So it looked like there was two of them, and it was just like everybody has two sides. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's one of these pictures. It was like one of those like Dark Soul ones when I was just like, oh man, the frames just
That
disappeared.
reminds me, sometimes I look in the mirror and it's like, is that really me?
What?
Don't get too deep.
Is it something else on the other side?
Don't get too deep.
It's like another like fucking universe inside the mirror.
There's actually a theory that that's true. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And then like, you know, and it's like the other one's thinking it as well because I'm thinking it. So it's like, oh.
That is an actual like scientific theory though.
So it's weird, but then it's like, you know, it's like complete inverse of you.
It's complete inverse of you.
You know what I mean?
I do, but I also like really don't.
It's like the mirror world is inverse.
Yeah, no, it's like Brack said. Left-handed people are actually right-handed, but they see the world reversed.
That's not true.
What I replied to that was, I see myself in the mirror as you see me. It's a privilege.
God damn it. Oh.
So yeah, so now we got our theories going.
Oh. Oh.
Ugh.
Dragon God punched me in the face. He used
Like
both
he-
his. I've never seen the Dragon God punch with both his fists, but he was really persistent.
This isn't the
Never
first time
seen
he's
that.
punched you.
Well, it's the first time he's punched me with both his fists, though.
We're both of them, yes.
Yeah, I've never seen.
More like Minecraft.
God damn it! Are you
This doesn't
making
work.
Minecraft
No.
jokes?
No, Brennan the Fish made that one. It's not very good.
Minecraft. What?
I have a feeling no matter how much clothing I take off, this thing's gonna make me way down. Yep, it is.
Hmm.
God damn it. Yep, this thing just weighs a ton. Alright. Fine. I'll just continue to be overweight.
Be overweight.
It's not like anything's changing, right? That's really depressing to think about. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just got followed by unknown facts.
If they're unknown, then how are they facts?
I can't want to see this.
I got followed by Debbie Ever today.
Oh.
Then it turned out not to be Debbie Ever, and then it's like someone else making running her account. So I don't even know what's real anymore.
What?
I don't even know anymore.
I don't know how to deal with that.
It's unknown facts. A fucking count
Unknown
states actual
effects.
facts. So, you know, it's not unknown
Oh
facts.
god, the Dragon God!
They are known facts.
Dragon God's just... He is not having any of my crap today. He's just...
Also, you probably figured out I find it hard to say the word facts. No, facts. Facts. You know.
Anyway, I'm gonna be stuck here for a little
Facts.
bit because the Dragon
Facts.
God's
Because
not having any of my crap today.
Yeah, I find it hard to pronounce the United CNT like that. I could say factual.
That you could. This is gonna be an annoying time. I'm never good at the first part of the Dragon God. He's a huge pain in the dick.
Drakengard.
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 He causes all the lag to happen too, by the way.
Hmm.
Oh
Sounds
my
good.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The spell that I'm using actually reduces like enough damage that he just punched me and just didn't hurt me. Like it hurt me, but it didn't kill me for the first time. Like that's great. I just took a straight up punch from the freaking dragon.
He just punched you and then you're just like, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Time to shoot him with a giant magical ballista.
Yeah.
It's like the pursuer fight, but worse. Substantially.
Don't worry, Texas is about to gargle my balls.
What?
Okay,
What?
Scott.
Alright. What?
Whoa.
That.
Wait. What?
Whoa.
Quickly.
That went in a whole other direction than I had anticipated it going.
Texas is gonna go with his balls.
First question, who's Texas?
Just Texas. Just this, like the
Texas
state.
is
Just the
Texas.
state. The state itself is going.
The state
to,
is gonna gargle his balls. Don't
Yeah,
you
the
worry.
state's gonna have a good time with Scott.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
It's gonna reply with an "oh dang" picture.
Oh dang!
Mm.
You should respond with that one where I took away their faces.
I shouldn't. do
Yeah.
Because you just have no response for that.
Mm. Ugh.
Is he gonna hit me? Is he gonna hit me? No, he's not. Sucker! You can't see me, fool.
Can't see me.
Yeah, that was the joke. Thank you.
Hmm.
He's
Figure it
actually
out.
he's actually trying to look for me right now, though.
He's like, where the fuck are you?
Yeah, no, he's actually looking around because he's a giant dragon. Even if he punches me, I can make it through here.
Why doesn't he just destroy the pillars?
Oh. Because he can't see me behind them.
But he could still destroy
Oh
them.
man, ragdoll effects are so good.
He could still destroy the pillars so that he can see you. Go.
Do that.
Yeah, like maybe he should do that, but that's not what he's doing apparently, so that's his fault.
He doesn't want to destroy the pillars. He likes the pillars too much.
He doesn't want to destroy his home, guys. Why are you wanting him to destroy his home, huh? What do you guys have against the Dragon God?
Well, it's either you destroy
Nothing
his
at all.
home or you destroy him.
Listen,
Dragon God once gave Scott like 40 humanity. So
let me put it this way. You don't mess with the Dragon God, because he is so buff that he has 10 abs and an extra finger to punch you with.
Yes.
He has 5 fingers and 10 abs, man.
We were saying this yesterday. That was good.
Yeah, you don't mess with the guy at the 10-pack, alright?
Hmm. He's the strongest dragon there is.
Yeah. He's got to be stronger than, like, the Hellkite dragon. So.
Yeah.
Considering it's just a drake, and it's not even a drake, it's a freaking wyvern.
He's quite a bit bigger than the Hellkite dragon.
Yeah, substantially so. I'm looking at him right now. Oh my god, guys. I've never actually bothered to look at him down in the lava before. Dude has, like, freaking ripped thighs.
Oh, we gotta see
He's
this.
just got these huge muscular thighs. I shouldn't be looking and laughing at it like this, but I think it's actually pretty funny.
Why the fuck have I been followed by another person?
Better question is, why does this guy have, like, a jacked body when he's a dragon?
I now got followed by interesting laws. What the fuck? Why are these following me?
I feel like there is someone out there that finds that dragon sexually attractive. Is it you?
Probably.
What about you, Charlie?
Yeah, man. I'd fuck that dragon.
What about you, Nick? Did you have intercourse with a dragon?
Is that even a question?
Well, I asked it.
I mean, yeah. Like, you'd get
You would?
You'd gain its power, of course.
You'd gain its power?
And even if not,
Alright.
I get like my own Priscilla. So
I don't think that's how things work.
don't worry about it.
I think what would happen is it would, like, crush you to death, and you'd just be like, oh,
No, I'm on top.
death by snoo snoo.
No, I'm on top. Also, yes.
You're on top. What the fuck are you gonna do on top?
The body is willing, but the flesh is weak and spongy. Okay, so I'm at the cliff where the dragon god goes, right? When it falls over, and I clicked it, and it just says, there's a fall ahead.
Oh hell, what are you gonna
Draw
draw?
this.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck.
That's Rachel. That's right.
Shit.
The dragon.
Oh
I thought
my...
it would be you, Nick.
Oh no! I dropped my apple pie, even though it was only a plate.
Alright, I kind of want to see this drawing after you're done.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna want to see it.
Like, who the fuck isn't gonna want to?
You're gonna be able to post that on, like, an NSFW thing.